Hello people who are not me, and welcome back to Let's Play Baten Kaitos. I'm Sire Goku. You may be wondering, why am I back here in Sabre? Well, I did forget to do one particular thing, is come up here and talk to the mayor. Oh, you're finally awake. Yes, sir. I guess I've caused you some trouble. I let my guard down and then, well, sorry about all this. Don't worry about what's already happened, young fella. Feel free to stay in this village to heal your wounds for as long as you need. However, I must strongly insist that you never go near Moongao Forest again. I've heard rumors of meddlers from Perkin snooping around that forest without permission. Neither you nor those blockheads understand that the Moongao Forest must not be disturbed. An ancient hideous monster slumbers deep within that forest. These days even the forest animals seem uneasy. Now is not the time to meddle in places you don't belong. Everyone's talking about you, a young traveler found in serious trouble in a forbidden forest. Don't mind the stories. This is a small village. Even a small happening is big news here. Yeah, we can't do much of anything from there, but... yeah, I kind of forgot that you need to do that first. Oops. But yeah, pretty sure that's something you had to have done first. I can't fully remember, but it doesn't hurt to do that. So I'll meet you guys back in Moongao Forest and hopefully we can...
Alrighty, let's go have a look at Moongao Forest,
Yep,
shall we?
I was supposed to do that first. Oops.
I'd like to check out those ancient ruins. The villagers seem to have a fear of the woods, but I think they're making a big deal out of nothing. Mere superstition, I tell you.
I agree.
Hey, relax. You won't catch me off guard this time.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. I apologize. I missed the one important guy you're supposed to talk to. Oh, this Let's Play's starting off beautifully. Especially since I'm going in the wrong dungeon. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna meet you up to where I was originally supposed to be. Now that we've actually accomplished what we were supposed to do in the first place. Be right back. Advice, don't need advice. No thank you, sir. Okay, now we can continue onward.
Time to party.
Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I don't have to worry about cutting out battles if I take them out in one turn, so... By the way, those
Time to collect the loot.
those Shoras, which is what those bad enemies are called, they're weak to Chronos. Chrono is time magic. They're weak to time magic, but we aren't gonna get time magic for a while. Opening this chest gets us a leather hat. I wonder if that respawned from the last time I was here. Okay, we can burn down this tree later, but for now we can't do anything about it. Instead, let's just go over here,
I'll roll you up.
take this guy out. Damn. Oh well, one hit and he's down. I did not level grind off screen, by the way.
Time to collect the loot.
Just so you guys know, I did not level grind off screen. In fact, I didn't even level up at all. If you do want to level up, you have to go into the church. I didn't do that. So... so yeah. And it's not a big deal. You really don't need to level up before you go through this dungeon. It's really not that hard. I do want to switch out one of these short swords for a long sword, though. I have 2 6s. I can afford to switch that. Do I need more healing? 2 bamboo. That should be good enough. Get past you.
What was that?
And let's move on to the first boss of this game. Spoiler alert! First boss.
Graham! Leon!
Hello, girl that we already know the name of from the opening intro.
It's you!
Here it comes!
And here's our first boss of the game, the Sabre Dragon. And we have a new character that can't really do much. But let's not worry too much about that. This boss is really easy.
Is that all?
He may take a few hits here and there, but really he's nothing to write home about. He's weak to water, so thankfully this girl has water attacks, as well as light. There we go. Yeah, see, it goes by so much faster when I turn off the results thing. Don't need you. Don't want you either. There we go. That's gonna be a little bit of damage. That girl can take it. But she has a special attack. Okay. In fact, I think that's the first special attack we get to see. That's how special attacks work in this game. Callus does have special attacks as well, but his are a little harder to pull off. My deck for Callus is a little bit meh, making it kind of hard to actually attack. That's the issue that you have to deal with when you're making your deck. You gotta make sure you can actually use your attacks. Otherwise, you're gonna sit here with nothing to use, and you're gonna be hurting because of it. Well, not really hurting, just waiting to actually do some damage. Oh, a 1-2 defense is still better than nothing. He might get a... Yeah, he's gonna get a special on me. Oh well. Not too bad. There we go. Next turn, this girl can heal me. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. There, and that's pretty much all you gotta deal with. Just defend when he's attacking you, and simple enough to deal with.
Is that all?
Get rid of Fire Burst because I don't need you. I don't want you. Keep you though. You're gonna need healing after this girl. This is gonna hurt. Oh well. Not. Oh, she's got a shuffle. Oh well. Let's heal you up a bit. Then I want to get a picture of this boss too before I finish it off. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. That'll help a lot. Yes, it's wasting a couple of attacks, but it's going to defend very well against this. There we go. 5. Not too bad. He should be done soon. Yep, there we go. I didn't get a picture of him, oh well. Not a big deal. First boss is easy.
Okay, let's move on.
That could have gone a little better. Oh well. For beating him, we get Blue Storm, which is a special attack for Callus, a Fire Burst 1, and a Constellation Magnus. So there we go.
Not bad. These fangs fetch a handsome price these days.
Graham. Leon.
My, oh my. Look at what we have here. A load of fresh Magnus. These could come in handy.
Hey! You're stealing their things? They're my friends, you know.
They were your friends. These won't be doing them much good now. We gotta do what we can to survive,
What
right?
an asshole.
After all, I don't hear them complaining.
They can't. They're
Besides, I'm not stripping them
Asshole.
bare. I'll only take what I need.
your asshole of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Catch.
You... Graham's pendant. Leon's bracelet. You want me to give these items to their families to help them remember? Is that it? You know, maybe I...
That's your share of the loot. Enough to shut you up.
God damn it.
What? How could you be so... I won't accept goods stolen from my friends. How insulting to the dead. Hey! Wait! Don't go!
You just finished bitching at him.
Thank you for saving me. My name is Shella. I'm glad you came when you did.
I didn't fight that thing to save you, Shella.
Good God.
That saber dragon's fangs will fetch me a juicy sum. End of
Good
story.
God, this guy's an asshole. But he's awesome. I'm conflicted.
You're from Mira, the city of illusion, aren't you?
And how do you know that? Stalking me or something?
How could you tell?
Because you have a guardian spirit with you. I knew as soon as I saw you.
God damn it. What?
It's said that only the people of Mira can summon guardian spirits to this world.
Well, sweet.
You seem to know a lot about guardian spirits.
Yeah, she seems to.
In ancient times, at the threshold between this world and another, souls from both worlds would meet, their fates entwined. The visiting soul would become a guardian spirit, yet very few were able to hear a spirit's voice. And those bonded with a guardian spirit would receive great knowledge and power. But I'm surprised. I thought that was just a legend. Some old tale passed around in fireside chats.
Well, there's no way of telling if someone really has a guardian. I wouldn't blame anyone if they thought we were just hallucinating or something.
Oh, good. So they acknowledge the fact that people think they're talking to themselves.
Right?
Hey, I'm busy doing a Let's Play here, Callus. Don't distract me. But I'm right here.
Was that voice your guardian?
I am God.
I thought I heard a faint voice in my mind.
You mean you heard his voice?
Okay, this is something I need to mention. Most of the time, they do a good job of making the Guardian just an invisible figure which is why they say, "What's your gender?" They'll usually say him, he, or her, or whatever. But I won't deny that whenever they do bring up the actual name and there's just a blank space in between in the actual text, it's kind of It's not bad, it's just I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just kind of off-putting. Or pace-breaking, that's the word I was looking for. It breaks the immersion, because like, oh, you heard, and then you have like this 1.5 second pause before the rest of the dialogue. I can only imagine the voice actors had issues dealing with the recordings because of that.
So, your name is... I'm Shallow.
See, like that. It's just kind of weird.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, right there, the first sentence that she had was confusing sounding, and then that one right there, that works out perfectly fine. Again, also, this is kind of like in some Tales of Symphonia, where certain things you say will affect actions later on. This will basically affect how special attacks show up in your deck, because they'll just happen at random. You have to be nice to people, though, so...
Your voice tickles me. It feels strange.
That sounded awkward. Oh well.
Hey, ever since I woke up at that village, you've been acting kind of funny. That reminds me, Doc Larrycush was worried about amnesia. Like I'd hit my head or something.
Yeah?
Don't tell me you've lost your memory. Forgot everything that happened before that? Is that it?
Wow, it's like we're on the same wavelength, dude. I don't remember.
What? No way! You've got to be kidding me. What's going on?
Technically, I do remember because I've beaten this game before, but I'm gonna go off the assumption that the game thinks this is my first time playing. Oh, something doesn't sound right.
Let's talk about this later.
Good idea.
This doesn't look like a nice place to
It
chat.
seems pretty fine to me. I mean, we took out that saber.
I figure you'll remember soon enough.
Well, we took out that saber dragon pretty easily. I think it'd be an okay place to chat.
Hey, Callus. I have to go to the ancient ruins deep in the forest. What about you two?
We're headed that way too. You want to go together?
Yay, more party members!
If you don't mind,
Deal with that.
but before we leave, could you spare me a minute? Though it pains me to leave you here, my mission cannot wait. Graham, Leon, thank you for everything. Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night.
Be prepared to hear that a lot.
What were you...
Callus, we should be going.
Hooray! More party members! And we have Shella. First thing we're gonna do... Okay, when you have more than one party member, tilt the C-stick up or down to toggle between the characters. There we go. So let's look at Shella's deck. She is the mage of this game. She got fire magic, water magic, light magic, as you saw before in the battle with the Sabre dragon. And thankfully she survived, so she's going to get the experience for that fight. It would be a bitch if she didn't, honestly. Now, here's the thing about Shella. I don't really like using her too much, because much later on in the game we're going to get another character that I prefer to use. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but you will see them much later. Shella's not a bad character. She's probably the second best mage in the game. Well, no, she's probably the second strongest physical attacker in the game, but I have Callus for that. And her magic's okay, I guess. She's definitely faster. She's gonna be the fastest character in the game, that's for sure. But I just personally... I have my own personal preference of characters that I use. That's all. There's nothing inherently bad about Shella. But moving on up here... Sign's too dirty to make out what it says. Well, we'll have to deal with that later. Now let's go over here.
Get ready to meet your maker.
And now that we have Shella on our team, it's going to make things go a lot faster. So that's how her spells work. She's pretty good. For this point in the game, at least. I will admit. She's pretty good for this point in the game.
Is that all you got?
Again, I'm not having the timer on because it just would waste time here. But let's heal up.
Use this.
There we go. Let's just... Yeah, that should finish heal. No, not quite. I forgot I still haven't gained a level yet. Sorry, Shella. And let's show off her magic attack, shall we?
A clap first. Don't underestimate me. Magic. Dance of light. Huh. That was easy.
And there we go. Yeah, so that's how Shella works. It's going to make battles go by a lot faster now that I have two characters. Hey, Flame Sword! Let's get that in our deck. It's a very useful attack. Oh, I also got Blue Storm. I forgot to put that in. You're gonna... When I beat that boss, I got this spell called Blue Storm, which is Callus's level 1 special attack. You're gonna definitely want to put that in your deck. So let's see. I will replace the bamboo shoot with that, and the other bamboo shoot I will replace with the fire sword. Or flame sword. Shella, let's see her deck. She might need some armor. She's got... Yeah, she's gonna definitely need some armor here. Get rid of that. Yeah, now I can actually use these hoods. Yeah, Shella's the one that uses those hoods. There we go. There we go. So, her deck's pretty much as good as it's going to be at this point. There's a save point right up there. How convenient.
Please don't get in our way.
And we got these... I think I showed off these enemies before, but... oh well. And as you see, they're one, two... yeah. So that's pretty much all you gotta deal with now. The problem is... you can't... unless you want to backtrack to the next... back to the first town, you can't really... level up Shella. That's the only downside.
That was way too easy.
But really, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. She's more than capable of being able to handle herself. Let's get this chest. You get another fire burst for her. That's pretty nice. And we got a save point here. And I think this is going to be a good enough time as any to call it a... why can't I... oh, you're on this... oh, that's where it is. I have to... walk around. There we go. And I'm gonna save it here and call this a video. So... let's save it on file 3 here. So next time on... okay, so next time on Baten Kaitos, we will finish up Moongao Forest and move on to the next town in this game. I'll see you guys then.